Guys, party season is upon us. Let me show you how to make the greatest party favor of all time. For starters, you're going to need some sausage, some cheese, some jalapenos, and bacon. Somehow I broke my sausage, but I guess it doesn't much matter since we're going to chop it up anyway. Personally, I'm not much of a drinker, so instead of pouring a 40 out for the homies that have passed, I like to let a rogue sausage roll off the table in tribute. Cutting the sausage reminds me of the time I was going one-on-one with Terry's mom, and she told me the doctors clipped 2/3 of Terry's gonzo nose off during the circumcision. As crucial as that may sound, it couldn't have happened to a better guy. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to ask me how big these sausages should be. It's already cooked. You can cut it however big you want. I like to keep mine about a ½ inch or so. Now that we got our sausage cut, we're going to hop right over to the jalapeno. It's not rocket science, right? We just cut up the jalapenos. I like to keep mine about the same size as my sausages for maximum sausage to jalapeno ratio. Now I use cheddar sausage, but you still want to have another good layer of cheese. You can use any cheese you want. I meant to grab pepper jack, but I grabbed Monterey Jack, so that's what I'm going to work with. It's literally 2 cuts. We want a nice, thick, good square. Now, much like the Avengers, it's time to assemble this bitch, you know what I'm saying? First off, you take your sausage, you lay it on a piece of bacon, you throw your cheese and your jalapeno on top of it, and then we're just going to wrap it around straight up, nothing fancy. If it's too much bacon and you want less, cut your bacon in half. It doesn't really matter, but, you know. I didn't get this big by skimping on the bacon, you know what I mean? Next, I'm going to reach back here, I'm going to grab another piece of bacon, and we're just going to cross it over the other way and wrap it right up. Make sure you stick this bad boy with a toothpick to hold everything together while you're doing your prep and all that. By the time it's done, the bacon fat will kind of melt it together anyway. And now we're just going to repeat this process over and over again until you have as many or as little of these sweet, meaty balls as you want. And guys, don't be a pervert, okay? Grow up. Now that we've got everything assembled, it's time to grab our Skull and Mortar barbecue rub. You can use whatever rub you want, but this, of course, is my choice. And I'm going to rub the hell out of my balls. We're just going to go ahead and get plenty of rub all over those meaty-ass balls. And we're going to set them aside. This is really as simple as it is, guys. This is the last step in preparation. Now that our balls have been sufficiently rubbed, it's time to get them on that smoker. I got my Char-Griller Auto Acorn at a balmy 250 degrees. I'm going to let it run like that for about a ½ hour, then bump it up to about 350 for another 30 minutes or so, depending on what they look like. Now, make sure that when you put them on the smoker, you give them plenty of room for the smoke to get around it. As far as smoke goes, I'm using a sweet cherry wood, Chef's Kiss, probably my favorite. You can use whatever wood you want. I just find that less is usually more. Guys, you saw what we did. We took a piece of cheddar sausage and we wrapped it in bacon. Sandwiched in there is cheese and jalapenos. My friend, we're almost done. We cooked it at 250 degrees for 30 minutes and then another 30 minutes at 350 degrees. Guys, we're not quite done yet because now we have that Skull and Mortar barbecue sauce, that Beach Bum OG. We're going to hit this here. Now, you can, if you want to, glaze these, but sometimes you're just doing too much. Calm it down a little bit, my friend. You take a chance of burning your bacon, right? I don't want my bacon burned, and I want my sauce juicy, right? Now it's time to find out, did we make the greatest party, favor, hors d'oeuvre, whatever, of all time? I forgot that 2 pickles in there. Guys, this was everything that I hoped it would be. It's sweet, it's savory, it's spicy, it's cheesy, it's meaty, it's bacon, it's sausage, it's everything packed into one little bite, my friends. This is exactly what everybody at your party wants. They just don't know it yet, and it's your job to show them. Guys, if you learned something today, if there's something in this recipe that works for you, smash that like button, hit the subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let me know, what are some of your favorite party favors? Is that what they're called, party favors? Or I don't even know. Tell me if they're even called finger foods? Yeah, finger foods. Tell me if they're your favorite finger food. I should have ended this video already. SkullAndMortar.com for all your merchandise needs. Check out the Leave None Alive shirts. Skull and Mortar everywhere on social media. Guys, look at that thing. Lord help me. Lord save me from the heart attack that I'm gonna give myself. So after we get you looking dope as possible in your Skull and Mortar t-shirt, we gotta get to the cooking. You might as well get that food tasting fly as possible with your Beach Bum Barbecue Rub, made exclusively by Skull and Mortar. It's award-winning. It's gonna take your food from the bottom to the top. And after we sauce you up, we might as well rub you up, my friends, with that Skull and Mortar rub. That's right, don't be a pervert. We're not talking about that kind of rub up, my friend. We're talking about the rub that you put on your meat. Again, come on, dude. Have some class. Put this on your chicken, your pork, your beef, your fish. It doesn't matter, you can put it on anything. If you can find something you can't put it on, shoot me a DM because you'll literally blow my own mind. Check it out now at SkullAndMortar.com.